Hello there, it's Anna here and welcome to Little Crochet Farm. Today we will work this little Cupid. How cute is this? It's a very easy and fast pattern to crochet. All the information you need for this pattern, you have it here in this video, and also the list of materials you can find in the free pattern in the description box below here this video. I made this other one a little bit different with the different colors, and the detail over his head is in the written pattern. All right, it's very easy and simple to crochet. So I used again a 2mm crochet hook, and again the list of materials is in the free pattern. Now let's start working this cutie. Super good. We will start here working the arms, because the arms we will crochet together later on with the body. Okay, so you work inside the magic ring for the first round, 5 single crochet. Okay, if this video is too fast for you and you don't know how to make the magic ring, take a look in the description box below this video. There is a list with full tutorials of all stitches and techniques I use to do the amigurumis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now let's pull this tight, close the magic ring, and move on for the second round. Here for the second round you will work 5 increases, and you should have 10 stitches at the end of the round. So when I say that you will work increases, that means that you will crochet 2 single crochet inside the same stitch. Okay, so you have 5 stitches and you work 5 increases. You should have 10 stitches at the end, making 2 single crochet inside each stitch. All right, I will move a little bit faster here, and I want to show you that I like to double secure the beginning of the yarn. So I do this by introducing the tapestry needle in the beginning of the yarn and waving in inside the first round. Okay, this will make sure that the magic ring will remain closed and tight. Here you can see the tension of my stitches is very tight. Sometimes it's hard to wave in inside. Okay, so this is how it should be looking like. Now we'll work the length here of the arms. So for round 3 to 9 you will work 10 single crochet. Okay, so here is very simple and easy. You can work all your rounds here, all your repetitions, only with 10 single crochet, and once you finish the round 9 I will catch you up. This is how it should be looking like. We will add a little bit of stuffing material here, just until half of the arms. You don't need to add too much. And for the round 10 we will crochet the sides here together. Okay, so you fold the arms and you will crochet one side together with the other one. The first stitch is a little bit tricky because they are very close to each other, so it's maybe a little bit harder to see, but after that everything is easy and smooth. So you have total 10 stitches, right, at the end of round 9. When you fold it, you have 5 stitches on one side and 5 stitches on the other side. You will crochet them together. So this is my 4th and 5th stitch over here. Okay, so now you can cut this thread out, leave a little bit of room here because we will fasten this off. And this is very simple and easy. You can just hide this remaining tail, because since we will crochet together we don't need to have a tail here for sewing later. Unless for you it's easier to sew it, then you can just leave it like that. Okay, but for this video you will see later we will crochet together, and like this one, ta-da, you make another one. All right, now let's start working the body of this Cupid. So once again you start here with a magic ring, and for the first round inside the magic ring you will work 6 single crochet. Okay, oops, some here. Again, take a look in the description box below. There is a bunch of tutorials that may help you. The color changes is a very good tutorial. The magic ring, if you don't know how to make it yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's pull this tight and move on for the second round. Here again we will work with increases. So you will work 6 increases and you should have a total of 12 stitches at the end of this round, okay? So once again, inside every stitch of this round you will work 2 single crochet. Okay, I will go a little bit fast because this you already know how to do it. And I want to remember you to double secure the beginning of your thread, all right? Just to make sure that this will be nice and tight here. And count how many stitches you have just to make sure that you have the correct amount. This is my number one tip when you're crocheting amigurumi, is to count how many stitches and to use a stitch marker. Here you see so far I haven't added a stitch marker yet, but I will soon, because those details are smaller a little bit. Now we work the length here of the leg. So for round 3 to 5, you will work just 12 stitches. I will add here my stitch marker. In my case, I just like to use a piece of a different color yarn, and we'll work the length, okay? So for round 3 to 5, you work 12 single crochet, and that's it. So work here your rounds with 12 single crochet, and I will catch you up for the round number 6, where we will change color. Okay, now you see I stopped here. I stop on the last stitch of the round 5, and we will change the color. In my case, I'm working here with the blue. So whichever color you choose to work his shorts, this is the color that you will change right now. Here I'll just give a simple knot because this will be facing inside of the toy, so you don't need to do anything fancy here. So I'll just do a double tight knot here to make sure this will not unravel. Okay, I will not cut the thread here. We will continue working with them later on, not now. And you work for the round 6, 12 back loop slip stitch. Okay, so you grab only the back loop of the stitch and you work a slip stitch here. All right, there is also a tutorial showing you about the back loop, front loop, and if you need it, check the description box. So this is the detail we want. Work all the way around and I will catch you up at the end. So as you can see here, I finished. And what you're going to do is you will make 2 of them, all right? One detail you will fasten off completely, and the other one we will continue working with it, all right? So here on the second one, we will continue working. You chain 1, all right? Now you take the finished one, the finished piece, you pick 1 stitch, and you will work on the back loop again, okay? So grab just the back loop of some stitch on the finished leg and introduce the loop of your needle inside that stitch. All right, like this. Very good. Now we will work here 26 back loop single crochet for the round number 7. So the first stitch is on the chain that you work, okay? And now you have 12 back loop single crochet from one leg, all right? So your first stitch is on the chain, then you work 12 back loop single crochet on the first leg, and I will catch you up there on the other side. I reach the other side, all right? So you work 12 back loop here from one leg, and then you work 1 single crochet here from the chain, the other side of the chain, and now you work again 12 back loop here from the other leg. Just remember that the stitch that you introduce, the loop of your needle, you need to work 1 single crochet there. And this is how it should be looking like. count, you should have 26 stitches here, okay? Now we'll stop working with back loop. We are going back working with normal single crochet. So for round 8 and 9, you work 26 single crochet here, okay? Work here your 2 rounds with your 26 single crochet, and I will catch you up for round number 10, where we'll start some decreases. All right, look at this. We can see the shorts here. That's great. Now we will work here for round number 10, 11 single crochet, 1 decrease. Repeat 2 times and you should have 24 stitches at the end of this round. Okay, so we'll move fast here because the first repetition is just 11 single crochet until we reach the first decrease. In crochet toys we work invisible decrease, which is when you grab just the front loop of the next 2 stitches. Okay, if you don't know how to work the invisible decrease, check the tutorial in the description below. Okay, now you work 1 more repetition here and I will catch you up at the end. Now we will work a color change again here. So once you reach the last stitch, which is a decrease, you change to the color of the body. All right, you can cut this blue out. We won't need it anymore. And here again you can give a simple knot because this will be facing inside of the toy. So just give a very nice and tight knot. Alright, and now for round 11 you will work 24 single crochet. I will just show here because it's a little bit different. For this next round, instead of grabbing the stitch like this, you will work on the third loop, which is these little loops over here inside of the toy. Okay, so these are the loops that you will work your next round. This will give a nice effect and it's optional to you. If it's too hard or too complicated, just work a normal single crochet here, but I like the effect that this gives. The third loop, it's a bit tight, especially if your tension is like me. You see it's a bit rough to introduce your needle. But I like the effect, so sometimes I really like to work with the third loop here in the middle of some toys. So you see here, the third loop is this one inside. And it's just for this round, okay? You will not be working on the third loop again. So maybe you can just have some fun. If it's too tight, you can use a tapestry needle to loosen up a little bit. But the point is that these stitches here will be facing outside, okay? So work all the way around and I will catch you up for the next round. Super good. So this is the effect that we are searching for. You can see that this looks like our Cupid just dressed shorts. So that is what we are searching for. I'll add here my stitch marker and we will work now round 12 to 15, 24 single crochet. So here you can relax now. Work your 24 single crochet, very easy and simple, work normally. No back loop, third loop, front loop, nothing. Just plain and normal single crochet and I will catch you up for the next round. That's great. We can see here a body shape. And now we'll work for round number 16, 2 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 6 times and you should have 18 stitches here at the end of this round. So count how many stitches you have just to make sure that you are right on track once you've finished. So I work here my first repetition with you. All right, 1, 2, and the decrease. Work all the way around and I will catch you up for next round. Here for the next round we will work crocheting together the arms. All right, so the arms supposed to be like this. Okay, sometimes your beginning of the stitch can be in a different position than mine. So this can affect the position of the arms. How you solve this is by counting the central stitches here in front of the body. Okay? You should have 4 stitches here between one arm to another arm. So if your starting stitch is in a different position than mine, and your arms it's a little bit off, just count, make sure here to count, how many stitches you need to have 4 stitches here in the front of the body between the arms and the arms placed on the side. Okay? In my case here, this is the pattern. You will work 3 single crochet, and then you work 5 single crochet with one arm, and then the 4 single crochet between one arm to another, 5 single crochet with the other arm, and then we will be left with 1 single crochet. So here let's work the first arm together. So this is how you crochet together with the arm. I like this technique because it's very nice. There is no loose ends. It's a good thing and it's easy to adjust. Okay, so this is my second. You have 5 stitches in the arm, right? So you work 5 single crochet here with the body. Okay, so this is the fourth, and moving on for the last one. Okay, and now you work here 4 single crochet, which is the single crochet that it's between one arm to another. Okay, just make sure here to work the 4 single crochet in the central part of the body. Most probably your stitch, your starting stitch will be in the same position as mine, but just in case sometimes the tension of the yarn or the needle or a lot of things can impact, so this is why I want to explain it to you. We will stop here a little bit to add stuffing material. So here add as much as you like. I like my toys very firm, so I add quite a lot of stuffing material. And let's move on here for the next round. Okay, so for round number 18, you will work 18 single crochet. So here is very simple, very easy. Let's just work here 18 single crochet. Count how many stitches you have, okay? Always count how many stitches you have. This can help you very much. All right, I will work here and I will catch you up for round number 19. Super good. Now for the round number 19, you will work 18 back loop slip stitch, okay? So you will grab again just the back loop of the stitch and work a slip stitch. Super easy. So work your repetitions here and I will catch you up for round number 20, which is where we will start crocheting the head. Great. Do you see this line over here? This is the remaining front loop of the round 18, okay? And this is where we will work for round number 20. So for round number 20, you work on the remaining front loop and you will work 1 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 9 times or all the way until the end, and you should have 27 stitches here once you're done, okay? So work here your repetitions. This will make the round 19, the round with the back loop slip stitch, inside of the toy, like this, you see? And will make a very nice sharp edge division between the body and the neck, okay? Let me add here the stitch marker and we will move on here for round number 21. For the round number 21, you will work 2 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 9 times, and you should have 36 stitches at the end of the round. So here you see that we are increasing 9 stitches from these past 2 rounds. So just pay attention, because it can be a little bit too many stitches in one round. It's easy to lose the count here. So once again, double count. Make sure that you have the correct amount of stitches. All right, now for round 22, we'll start working 5 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 6 times, and you should have 42 stitches. This is the last round with increase. Here you'll have 6 repetitions, or just crochet all the way until the end. Okay. All right, so this is my first repetition. We work together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this here is the increase. Repeat all the way around, and I will catch you up over there. Super good. So here we have the size of the head we are searching for, and now we will work the length here. What you're going to do here is for round 22 to 29, you will work 42 single crochet. Okay, so now you have a long way here to go. Work the round 22 to 29 with the 42 single crochet, and I will catch you up for the next round. Okay, so this is how it should be looking like. All right, this is the last round with increases, and here you have 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29 round. All right, now we'll start working the decreases. So for the decreases, you will work 5 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 6 times, and you should have 36 stitches at the end of the round. So now we will decrease 6 by 6 stitches until we reach 12. Okay, and remember, here we work with an invisible decrease, so you grab just the front loop of the stitch. Okay, continue here your repetitions, and I will catch you up for round 31. For the round 31, you work 4 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 6 times, and you should have a total of 30 stitches. Okay, so here make 1 decrease. That's great. So the first repetition we work here together. Now continue your repetitions, and I will catch you up for the next round. For round number 32, you will work 3 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 6 times, and you should have a total of 24 stitches at the end of the round. Okay, so first repetition here we work together, continue working all the way around, and I will catch you up. So for round here now, number 33, you work 2 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 6 times, and you should have 18 stitches at the end of this round. Super good here, my decrease. First repetition together, work all the way around. And now here we will stop real quick just to add stuffing material, okay? So here add your stuffing material, and I will catch you up so we can work the last round together. For the last round, you will work 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 6 times, and you should have 12 stitches at the end of the round. So 1 single crochet and 1 decrease, okay? Repeat all the way around. Here you see I'm living life dangerously. I didn't add my stitch marker. Don't be like me. Okay, once you reach 12 stitches, here is where we will stop. Okay, cut the yarn and let's fasten this up. Fasten this off. For fastening off, you put on the yarn on your tapestry needle and you grab just the front loop of the stitch. Okay, there is also a complete tutorial showing you how I fasten off my toys. Here you don't need to pull it tight right now, just at the end. Okay, like this, pull it tight once you grab all the 12 front loop. Here just make sure that you're grabbing only the front loop, not introducing your needle in the middle of the plies, because this can give you some problems when you are closing the toy. Nothing much, but you can be seen a little bit. Now you can hide this thread, cut it, and the body is ready. Yay!